Line drive, caught.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Game one of the National League Championship Series. Now the DH for the Padres, Buddy Champ. Javier back to work. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the fifth. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A gigantic blast. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up. Runner at first with 2 away. At the plate, Buddy Champ. And there's a foul ball. Musgrove, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Can't glove it cleanly, but in time. Nice job to stay with it to end the inning. Padres lead one, but they lead at 3-0. Champ really stood out in this win. Collected a couple of hits. One of them left the yard.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
4-1 the final here today. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Cincinnati Reds. We go to the bottom of the first. Now here is Elly De La Cruz.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
He's in there.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better.
Runner takes off, cut on and missed. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for 1-1, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he beats it. He's safe.
Back-to-back singles, to me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Eloy Jimenez now. First pitch swinging.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in game 2 of the NLCS.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. Jake Berger, the next to hit for the Reds. First offering, and it just misses. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
And there's a ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground to the left. Sneaks through, base hit. Coming home. He'll score, and they lead by 3. In now for the Reds, Kerry Carpenter. Gets him to chase after that one. That's a strike. 0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And a big sigh of relief from the mound with that called third strike. Here's the center fielder, Kevin Alcantara. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, mowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Slings to first. They limit the damage here. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. It's the Reds 3 and the Padres. Back here in Cincinnati, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Buddy Champ. That one is absolutely belted. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, he smoked.
Bottom of the inning, and now the catcher comes up to him. Danny Jansen. And a swing and a miss. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. And a pitch. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And first offering is fouled off.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
One down, base is empty. And they'll do it again. And the pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now it's Gavin Lux. And there's the strike. Lux in his 9th season, batting second in today's lineup, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
2 outs, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there. Back here at Great American Ballpark, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Eloy Jimenez. Big swing and a miss.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And now the 0-1. Fought off foul.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just a poor at bat.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
1 down, base is empty. And he hits a ground ball right side. Torkelson takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Foul ball there.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Now 1 out to right. Tatis drifts towards it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Second game of the NLCS. And now it's going to be Kerry Carpenter. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Righty to the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The pitch. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Alcantara in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 2. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, Christian Encarnacion Strand. First time up, he grounded to third. 0-1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. Chop to first, and foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. stays alive. The 0-2. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Nobody left for Cincinnati, but they still lead at 3-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's Jansen to hit. And there's a foul ball.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
He goes down looking.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
De La Cruz now at the plate as he swings through strike one. One out, bases empty. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call. Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
To the right side, Marte gathers and throws to first. And the Reds go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 5 innings complete. It's the Reds. Back here in Cincinnati. Here's Eloy Jimenez.
The designated hitter.
Champ back to work. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And the batter now, Jake Berger. And ball 1. Just missed.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
There's a swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Long run, nice grab. And there's 2 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
In now for the Reds, Ryan De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Bounced up the middle. That ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down that time. We head to the 7th now in game 2. All tied up at 3. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. The wind and the pitch. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
And now the center fielder, Kevin Alcantara. And that is cut on and missed. And that's strike one.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there. There was a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Bases empty, one away here in the late stages of game 2. Goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
This one in the air. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we work. So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of...
Two outs, runner at first. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Buddy Champ. He has, as they like to say...
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. This looks like extra bases. Bouchard rounds second on his way to third. Coming home. He will score. It's 1-1.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ellie De La Cruz. The next to hit for the Reds. Grounder might be 2. Champ. Over to Kim. 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. In the air, right field. Squeezes it. 2 away. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that is that. Padres lead. Back here in San Diego, here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
That's a huge defensive...
Buddy Champ digs in now. 1 for 3. That's hard hit on the line. De La Cruz makes the catch. And a couple of quick out. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. On the ground. And that chance handled. In plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those...
from Petco Park in beautiful downtown San Diego. MLB one down. And here is Buddy Champ. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right. That one ripped. This looks like extra bases. Marte around second. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. They pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Warning track. Whoa. And you can touch them all, baseball man. A gigantic blast. And they add to their lead. It's 4-1.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. With a low 90s fastball.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Buddy Champ.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Wow, he's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go on.
2 outs, runner at first. Buddy Champ, the next up for the Padres. 4 out of 4 with a double, and he's homered 3 times. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And the postseason success continues for him.